And I am live. Hello, I'm just testing this out. Like, I don't know what I did, how I go back and change now it's vertical. And I have been on StreamYard for a minute and I don't even know how you guys can hear me or anything. I did send a link to Truth, but I don't know how to get back to, I don't know how to get back to the normal, view. But I wanted to start doing the podcast today. I want to talk about it and get it started like today. But I had it all written out and everything. And then I realized that I had to, and I'm also celebrating the birthday of 6 years of this channel. But so I just wanted to kind of refresh all my cards and everything like that too. And then like show you guys the books that I wanted to start with. But I wanted it to be like normal view, not like vertical. And I did turn it vertical, but I thought you can change that. So I don't know what I did. And I have it under education. And I did put in the description, um, like the information about my channel and stuff like that. And yeah, so we're going to learn about astrology and stuff, but I don't know if I can do it like this. I want to see if I can change it. And then I just realized there's all these new things. Okay, so look at the footage, not on YouTube yet. And we got media. Oh, that's pretty cool. Some of that, like you get the little subscribe thing. But I did play with that, and I think the overlay and everything has changed because of it. Maybe see. And when I go into it, I can't. There's like no like wide because I set it up the other way. Drag and drop a file to download. I don't want to drop. I don't want to have an overlay or anything. And then you have the little be right back and thank you. Yeah, that's the layover. And then you got little like I can do, but I want to change the background. And then it's saying, no, maybe I have to change that when I first started. I don't know. But we got little things here like, oh, we got like the drum roll. When somebody comes in, I'm going to play the little drum roll. And the name. And then we got the slide. We'll play that one when we say let it slide. If we're talking about something and triggering something, let's jump, buddy, or just go let it slide. Let it slide. And then here's applause. I think that's terrible. That's terrible sounding. Here's again. And here's heart beating fast. Famous celebrity all of a sudden comes in here. We'll all be like, there's other sounds too. Like, I didn't want to put them on this one. There's like a smack, different ones. But I don't know. Maybe we'll try it out this way. And if I can probably still share. The only reason I set it up this way is because I thought I could share like what I'm doing, like on like an extra, but I don't have like an extra kind of camera setup or anything like that. And I don't know if I sound good enough because my volume is only like not all the way, like it's like not even half. I should put it on auto. Should put it on auto. Now put on auto. Okay, that's not, I think that's probably better. So what else? Um, oh, hey guys, let me hold on. Let me post the link. Let me post the link. You guys can come on, chat with me. You can just have your, like, if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be, but you can be. Okay, that's the link. 5137 and Gary, welcome. Is it show people's things? Does it show? I can't even see. It's so small. I don't know how. Somebody's got to come up and help me change the the little thing. But yeah, you got like when you guys come up, I'll play the little drum roll. Hold on, I have to remember where it is. Oh yeah, it's right there. We'll play the little drum roll. Like. And then when we gotta let it slide, we're gonna play this one. So we're just playing around. I haven't been on StreamYard for a minute, so yeah. I should open this and share this on like Facebook and shit, so people know where I'm at. I what I do on my computer to share it out after I'm live, I just go to like the little edit button or whatever, and it'll give you like your live, show you that you're live, and it's show you that you can edit your the stuff or like remove, or you can go like I right click and then I open it on in a new can't speak in a new tab on YouTube, and then you open it in a new tab on YouTube. And now I'm on YouTube too, and then you just pause it, mute it, or whatever. And then you can also type in there saying, hi, everyone. So there it is. Said hi. I wanted to see what I had in my description. If it kept it. Okay, it did. So on my description, I have my PayPal, I have my email, if somebody wants to email me. And I also have like somebody wants to order a reading. You can email me with your questions, and there's like the 1 question, 2 question, 3 question, and then so on. Yeah. So, anyways, there's that. And then let me see if I can edit it. Let's see if I can edit while I'm live. Oh, that's the written stuff. I don't want to edit that. Links don't come up to the drop. Oh, see, that's what I mean. I'm trying to change it, and it won't like let me now. Because I started the stream this way. No, it won't let me. Add an item. What does that mean? If I all of a sudden, I might have figured it out. If I all of a sudden like drop out or whatever, I'll come back. But I'm just trying to figure this out today. All right, let's see. Camera slots. I'm going to click on it and see what happens. Oh, okay, we don't want that. I don't know what that is, but we don't want that. What else? Extra items. Media slot, what's that? Oh, that's the same thing. I don't know what that's for. But no, we don't want that. That one just puts me closer. It only gives me the 2 options, but I think I might have to like, and I would have to. Well, this is StreamYard. I think it's more has to do with StreamYard, this part here. But I might have to, it might, if I wanted to change it, I might have to, like I might even have to, like would have to start a new stream. But I'm just testing it to see if like more people will get like, see, with patrol, with this one, more people would watch it because a lot of people have cell phones, eh? And these ones are easier to watch for people on cell phones. That's why you get more views. Like you get like quadruple the views just by going live this way. And I guess I was just testing it out to see if it worked on StreamYard too. But so today is just a test. When I actually do the studies and stuff like that, I'm gonna go on like this. But hold on, let me play hold on, let me play the drum roll. Who's this? God, family, country. Did you say hi in the chat? All right. Don't make me boo you. Oh, what happened? It doesn't show you. You there? Hello? All right, whatever then. I don't know what this dude was doing, but he was driving and yeah, and the camera like the wouldn't even show up. But I don't know like how to add. I don't know. Invite or present. So I can still present stuff, but I don't have no pictures of stuff. But yeah, I think that was a troll that was trying to come up. I thought it was one of you guys in chat. I thought it was like Gary or F5147. I thought it was one of you guys that was coming up in here, but it was some dude in a car driving, probably about to pull his muscle. I don't know. Who cares? We don't need him. But maybe like yeah, I'm just testing it right now and see if it will go. I might even do a little bit of a reading on here. Um, but yeah, I'm on the right channel for that, and I just want to test it out to see if it gets around better and more. And it is really technically 6-year birthday yesterday, and so I can show you that. I took a picture of it, but YouTube only keeps that kind of stuff up there, like in your what you may call it, in your studio. They only keep it up there for like a second, right? And then they take it off. So I made sure I took a picture of it. But yeah, I made it to 6 years, man. Like I'm an OG. Oh, oh, of course it won't show you. Really? Oh, when I show it from far away, it shows you. But yeah, happy sixth birthday. Heck, happy sixth birthday. Yeah, I don't have a green screen right now, but my background is all my cards, like is all my Oracle cards and stuff like that. Oh no, you got to be. Yeah, I know. I got to be careful. These porn bombers and jerkins. These jerkin gherkins and all these jerkin gherkins. That's a new word, guys. Jerkin gherkins. I didn't even want to like boo him. Like I have the little boo button. I didn't even want to boo him because like no, I just wanted to get him off my back in the backstage. Like I just wanted to get him out of there. The jerkin gherkin. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I guess I might have to start a whole new stream if I was gonna do it the other way. But yeah, I don't really have really like so even um yeah, so I'll show you guys just little parts of it that I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be doing this with other people as well. There's gonna be other people here too doing it with me. So I got my binder. This binder here. This binder here is for like for me to get to know each and individual zodiac sign like all the way through, like your planets, your moons. Well, your moons and planets basically the same, but like your where your sun, everything is like so, and all that, like astrology wise and planetary wise, because I'm really into astrology and planetary information. That's the best way I can put it. And like I have little like things that I've been learning from of what each planet's energy is, and I'm an energy healer. That's what I do. And so I use all of these different things as my tools to do it. So that's just the way I do it. I am not conventional. And like look at this. This is like another thing I was going to start doing, and this is cleansing, going and cleansing people's homes when they feel like there's a lot of like negative energy, like whether it's stagnant energy, whether it's, anger, sadness, whatever it is, like, get that energy out and put new energy in your home. Like I do that too. And like, so there's a lot of little things that I'm involved in. Um, and I like right now I don't do that unless it's friend that asked me to do that for them, or like somebody asked me to do that for them to cleanse their home, come and smudge it and say a prayer over their home and stuff like that. I do that. I do that for my own home and for the people I love. And but if like I don't do it like, as a job or anything, like I just do it, and if I started doing it for other people, like they can, donate if it helped them, right? So that's what another thing I was interested in is like there's different things I learned about moving into a new home. A lot of times it's just going to be like another person that lived there before, even if it's cleaned and everything like that. Energetically, there's still other people's energy that's left behind. And if they had whatever they were going through, you may, if you're a sensitive person like I am, and like a lot of people, and a lot of the new millennials are very sensitive people, and the Gen Zers too are very sensitive people, and so they need to like have a good place where they like they have to know that when they move into a place, they can make it theirs, and they take they take the power over from that energy, right? In which basically, one of the things I was told years ago by one of my spiritual teachers is like when you move into a home, is you walk in with a picture of the people that are moving into that home and you put it up on the wall, right? And I would suggest like also smudging when you move into a home. But yeah, that's like basically telling whatever is there. If there was like, if there was paranormal energy there, then they would know that you are taking over that place, right? You are taking over that energy. So there's so much you can learn about it. But this is not the book that I was going to show you guys. But this is also my tarot journal that I'm going to get into eventually too. But I am still like, you know, learning to feel what learning to feel like we always learn, but like I'm still learning to feel things, um and also like to block things and stuff like that. I'm still like learning all that stuff. So when we do this journal, which is like just a lot of like blank pages, which basically gives you like, you go through every card and the feeling you got from it and the different decks and what you felt from them, how you read that card and stuff like that. So that really helps you on you if you are somebody that is on your like spiritual tarot journey. And my other one I was wanting to show you guys, since we're kind of doing the introduction of what I'm going to be doing on this channel as well, I'm still going to be doing energy readings. I'm still going to be doing new moon, full moon readings, and I'm still going to be doing angel messages and stuff like that, in tarot as well. But I am going to also focus on my own education about things, so then I can elevate too, and I can proceed in my life what I want to do. But this is a long time ago when I first started my tarot journey. I made a binder for this, and this is for each and every one of the zodiac signs. They all got their own little tag, and that like, so I'm gonna have a folder of all the information. Like if somebody comes up and says like on a spare of the moment thing, they want to know something, right? You can I can go back to my notes and kind of tell them some things about their astrological sign, like their astrological parts in their body, like in their being. Yeah. So, anyways, that's another one that I am. This is going to be part of this book is going, or this binder is going to be part of learning about these two books. And the reason, because I have all those plants and all that green behind me, so the reason you can't really see when I have it like this, oh, you can kind of see this one. But yeah, this is the zodiac, the book of the astrology and the zodiac signs. So that's what we're gonna like learn every part of it, and then we're gonna like write it and like write out the important things in my binder. And same with like, the crystals and what crystals can help each zodiac sign. And like, and the important part is if you want to start on your spiritual or your astrological, basically if you want to, you don't have to be like, that's an all over it. Spirit is part of it, like our spirit is part of it. But if you want to learn more about yourself and your destiny and stuff like that, it's a good thing to do to get your chart done. And you can do it yourself on this website. It's called Astrology Cafe or Cafe Astrology, one of those two. Okay. So there they will ask you like your birthday and stuff like that, where you're born and stuff like that. So it'll tell you like what other zodiac signs and what parts in your chart they will be at. But yeah, so yeah, and if you guys don't understand, that's fine. Like, I did title, like, I know that my regular people, friends, and stuff like that are going to come here, and I know a lot of you guys may not understand a lot of this stuff. But it did title this like the education and also what we're going to be doing here. And this is basically a celebration. So now you don't have to know anything about anything. But if you're interested to listen, you can still be here and say hi to me and come chat with me as well. But yeah, I forgot when I let that dude up. Like I literally, like, he's kind of tricked me because, well, I didn't let him off because yeah, I did for a second, but they wouldn't even, the thing wouldn't even show them. But so I don't know how that works today. So how it's working. Maybe if Truth Warrior comes in here and she'll come up and maybe see if it still does that, like when she comes up. But anyways, I wanted people, like when I do my podcast, I do want people that are actually interested in learning. At least they don't have to know much about it, but at least they're interested to learn about it. That's the type of people I want on my panel. And 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 the first type of people I want on my panel is people that have knowledge of it as well, and that we can like go back and forth and stuff and talk about it, right? Discuss it. So yeah, and the same thing with this book here, that tells you like every oh, it tells you like each zodiac sign and all the things, that the astrological stuff and the elements and stuff on it. It talks about the elements too. It talks about like fixed cardinal kind of stuff here too. It says it's a fixed sign. So it tells you a little bit about your astrology and the crystals as well. Oh, when I do this, I disappear. I disappear. The crystal made me disappear. The crystal book made me disappear. But I'm enjoying this right now, just talking about it a little bit to you guys and kind of letting you guys know what we're going to be doing on here. And then, yeah, I haven't really gotten into the book yet, but a lot of this stuff I already know. But I want to put it in writing. You know what I mean? I want to have the knowledge on writing, not just on a computer. I want to actually write it all out with my own hands and have it in writing. No, well, I'm not writing, but printing. I just print. I don't write. But yeah, so that it can help future people that gonna take over the torch when I go, right? Like what I mean. I want to leave the people that would want to do what I'm doing. I want to give them some, information, kind of give them that gift of the information that I have collected over the years. And I started this journey like years ago, but I never really made notes or anything like that for like until like 6 years ago, or a little bit before 6 years ago. I took a whole year of my life and in the summertime, basically, just the whole summer. And I learned my tarot in the summer time. I learned every single tarot card, and I felt every single tarot card that I learned. I literally was going through a heartbreak, and so I learned to feel the things that were heartbreaking, in, like, like a Five of Swords. Um, that's like feeling hurt in your mind, right? Which I was going through, and like Seven of Swords and the betrayal and stuff like that. I was literally feeling those things while I was learning the cards. So that was a double whammer. So yeah, I learned the cards. I actually wrote down all the, I wrote it down too. Like I highlighted each card once I was done learning it, and I started writing them all down. And I do have other books where it's all, but I got to put it all in one book. But yeah, I have a lot of writing to do. Um, and for me, sometimes like reading, I have to take little times that where I read, because there's certain times where my eyes just will not focus. Like there's certain times where I cannot even focus my eyes enough to even read anything. So yeah, I that's why I use my intuition too. So like yeah, once my eyesight goes, I can't see the books. I'm just gonna have to use what's in my head, right? So you know what I mean? So I'm just preparing myself for whatever in my life. But yeah, I did send Truth my link in Facebook, but I don't see her yet. Maybe she's busy. I know she's got a live set up for later, but I figured we can go from my live to her live, and it'd be like, kind of start collaborating. But I don't see her. Maybe she's really busy today. So let's see what happens when I turn my camera off. Oh, okay. So I can just turn my camera off and talk through my little photo like everybody else does. I just stay on here and talking to you guys till somebody else comes up. I gotta go. Like I got like a little. My skin is like on my right on my belly. I got a little spot on my skin where it's like broke out right now. I gotta put some cream on it, and I gotta make something to eat. Though I don't really like those shish kebabs that you get from like the grocery store. They're kind of gross, actually. I had them. We had them yesterday, and they're kind of gross, actually. And I know what they make them from, so it made me even more gross though. But they had to be eaten up because they did come from like I didn't buy them. That's what I'm saying. Like they were from food bank, whatever. So I just don't like them. I don't like them. They're just kind of gross. Blech. But I don't know. I want to know what I want to make today. I don't know. But yeah. Well, it's the point of me looking at the book right now while I'm like on there, and I don't. I'm trying to see. Okay, so like this is all about like our intention. Like I always say, your mind creates your reality, right? So like when you set an intent, like when you're thinking things, that is your mind creating your reality. So that's why I always tell people like to be careful of where their mind goes. Like sometimes people let their mind go to like the worst places in the world, and I try not to do that anymore. That's another thing I learned. If you let your mind go to if something's going to happen, it's going to happen. All right. So like you making it worse in your own head by making it worse in your own head. So like I just give it to the Most High. I just give it to the Creator, and He lightens everything for me, and I like that. And so this book here also talks about like the different body parts, like body parts, the different parts where our chakras are, and how they affect us. So this is why it's hard to do like StreamYard, because StreamYard sometimes you can't show things like you can't show them. So yeah, it talks about every chakra. I also have chakra cards. Well, they're actually right here. Oh, look at that. What picture is there? Wisdom. This is like, to me, is like sharing wisdom with each other, right? And then the wisdom in between, see how it creates magic. when two people like talk about like brainstorm and talk about stuff, I love talking to people that like talking about all kinds of things. It's called brainstorming. And I do have like I do have a few people I now talk to. Like I used to have people that I talk to all the time, but then they're not here anymore. Like they've already gone to the other side. And oh, look at this. This is who's so every zodiac sign has like their own kind of like um crystals. Let's see what this one, which zodiac sign. Oh, I think that's air. Oh no, that's Aries. Aries is the citrine. But there's a lot about it. Like it talks a lot about it, and I want to actually like read it. So I have to put my glasses on and then read it and then write things down about it. Like real school, real class on my channel. And like whoever wants, like we're just self-taught. Like I always said that's my mantra is life is my school. Everything I learn. Sorry, I'm like looking over there. I look at that chat, but nobody's even talking right now. But yeah, I learned that life is my mantra. My life is my school, and I've learned more from life than I ever could have in any school that I ever went to. So, hey, hello, Mister Minds, Mind Track, Mind Tracker, Mind Tracker. Welcome. Yeah, the link is there somewhere, I think. Well, I think I almost had a porn bomber. So today is the start of like the collaboration of like just learning about crystals, learning how they help us, how, what crystal not to touch, because you know what? Crystals are powerful. So like if you got the wrong crystals around you, it could really like charge you up in the wrong way. Like if you're already mad and you're around a crystal that really charges you up, that's going to make you super mad. Okay, it's going to amplify everything, right? So what you're already feeling is going to amplify. So when you want to use a crystal, you want to use a crystal that's going to help that situation. So like if your heart is broken, or if you like, I mean, like if you're mentally like that, like so you need like selenite crystal, and you also need like a rose crystal. Rose crystal will keep your heart like soft, will keep you loving people even if you're hurt. You know what I mean? And selenite will charge you up too. It's also a charging crystal, and it also charges up your spirit because it is the white clear crystal, and it's called selenite. That's one of them. And so also a good healing one is amethyst. Those are like the basics that people could start with. And then you got like also like the smoky quartz. The smoky quartz will help you like to deflect negative energy. So there's that one. So yeah. And then there's a lot of like crystals that will like charge your creative side. And you know that I've always talked to you guys about your creative side is also your sexual side, and it's also your angry side. Okay, so your creative side is those three things. Okay, so you can tap into it in all those three areas when you're, you know what I mean, you can either get angry. That's the easiest part that most people do. So like you can either get angry or like and make love to someone, or create something that you love, right? So those are the three areas of the five of wands, right? Which is like could be conflict, right? Too. And so like conflict is fighting. The conflict could also be just in your head. So like if you had something like that going on, like you would want a soft, loving crystal that would make you more you know more think about something loving that you can do. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. Like that's something. Hey, there's the truthy. There she is. Hold on. There she is. Well, I will play the little drum roll when she comes up. Let me let me paste it. Let me paste it again. Paste it. Paste it there. This was my second try. Yeah, the heart chakra, right? And it all has to do, it's all connected. Like it's all intertwined. The crystals, the chakras, the astrology is the astrology, the planets, the moon and the sun, they're all like a family. They're all connected. And we are all connected to it, to the stars and everything, because we are part of them. So yeah, people have been put to sleep and we're here to wake y'all up. Wake up from your sleep. So when you come up, I'm gonna play the little drum roll. I figure I saw that you got yours set to come up later, and I don't know how it's gonna look like because I set this as this way, and I don't know how to change it now, and so we're gonna have to deal with it like this. So if you come up, we'll have whatever happens. Some foreign bomb will try to come up, but it wouldn't even show them when I did put them on screen or whatever, and it still kept them in the back. So I don't know. It may have just protected me. But yeah, so hold on. Let me show you what I'll play when you come on here. There we go. Yeah, and I'll just give myself some applause for what I just said. I just said some really wise shit. Thank you, everybody. Oh my goodness. Why can't you click it? Hold on, let me put it in the other side. The YouTube side again. You should be able to click it. Hold on. There. It should be blue. There. Now it's pinned. Try it now. Try to pin one. And I thought I sent you the link. Well, no, the other one I deleted the other one because the other one didn't work. Yeah, I just posted it on YouTube. I did it in my chat on YouTube. There's a little glitches because I've been on here in a minute. Okay, so you are on YouTube. Yeah, well, that's where you come on. That's how you come on panel. I did post a link, and you should be just be able to post. You should be able to just post a link in the StreamYard chat. No, but click on it. It's not, I don't think it's supposed to, it's not blue. Of course it's not blue because I posted it. I'm not my own moderator here. Like I'm just posting it with that. I'm not going to be blue. I'm yellow. I don't know, but you used to type it in. I've never done that. So I don't know. You know how to type it in. Type it in then if it doesn't work for you. I don't know what it is with, maybe it's because somebody else tried to come up. So obviously he clicked it. Present or invite. Invite a guest. I thought I already did that. Let's do this again. I just gotta, it should be it. Let's try it one more time. And I'm just putting it on the StreamYard side, but maybe I should put it on the other side. I don't know. I don't know anymore, girl. Let's see. I can click on it. Okay, so I can click on that. So you should be able to click on it. I just clicked on it from a YouTube side. Oh, I see you. How come I don't hear you though? It shows me that you're here. Somebody's there. It could be because of the way it's set up, but I don't know why I don't hear you though. Hold on. You can actually make this bigger. I don't hear you at all. I just invited. Oh, maybe it wasn't you. I don't know. Maybe I just invited guests, but there was nobody there. Okay. Um, Mind Tracker. You can come up if you want. We're not really being serious today. We're just like kind of like just talking about whatever like about it. But yeah, we're gonna stay to the topic. But I mean, um, everybody can have their input and stuff. Today we're just kind of like doing a test run. A test run. See, I clicked on the little thing that's beside my thing at the bottom here, and it says present or invite a guest, right? So I try to invite, but nobody was in that little spot, I guess. Maybe I need to invite the thing, we'll put it there and maybe that's when it's gonna work. I don't know. Have they changed it so bad? You're getting ready to eat? Now you're making me hungry. What are you cooking? I need to cook. I need to eat something. Everybody hit that like button too, so that StreamYard is very slow with that stuff. Hmm. This is really cool because on this one, on the zodiac crystal zodiac one, an astrology guide to enchanting your life with crystals. So on this one here, I just open it and whatever. And on here, there's Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio, and Mercury in Scorpio. So that'd be really interested to learn the different aspects of Virgo in all those areas, right? Having those things in your planet because Virgo is about analytics, it's about, perfectionist, it's about communication, it's about thoughts, it's about like really doing soul searching, right? So like having it in Mercury obviously means communication, and having it in Mars is like really taking action because with all that knowledge that a Virgo or, a hermit, a Virgo would know, because they also about learning, education. So then they would take action if they had Mars or whatever in their chart, right? Whatever they area they had Mars in their chart, that's where they would be able to. That would be like their strong suit. That'd be like the good thing. And then if wherever they had Venus, because they are an Earth sign, so they may not have a lot of water in their chart, right? But wherever they have their water in their chart, their Venus would be like, whatever that planetary energy is, they would be good at that. This is why it's important for us to figure out where we have what. So then we know what is our job here. Like everybody has their own little jobs, different things that they're just good at. You know what I mean? If someone's good at it, why not let them do that? And you're not good at it, right? Like that's what I mean. Like everybody's good at something and everybody's good at something different. So that's the way the world I think was meant to work. Like if everybody knew that, like they figure themselves out, what am I good at? Like a lot of people it takes them years to figure even out what they even want to do, right? And that's because they never really explored their options of what they would be good at or never give themselves enough credit if it is something like, on the higher realm, right? A lot of people, if it is something to do with your spiritual side, you're learning your higher self and all that, a lot of like people become very shy when it comes to that because they never gave themselves enough credit to say I'm good enough to learn about that side of myself, because they were, maybe they didn't think that, but maybe they didn't have time because life was so hectic, right? Like I was in my 20s, like the only thing I could just learn the basics about astrology. I never really could like sit down and learn it. Like no way. I was running around with a head like a like a chicken with their head cut. You know what I mean? Like I was just like not thinking. I was just moving. I was just action mode, right? But yeah, a lot of people have to be on action mode all the time and they don't have enough time to really learn that side of themselves. So that's why I'm here to want to like bring it out in little small little spots. Like just talk a little areas about things. And you're like we learn all the time. But anyways, that's we're gonna start from the beginning of the book when we do learn it. We're gonna start from each beginning of the book and we're gonna read the intro and everything so then everybody can understand what we're up against. And there she is. Hold on, let me hold on. Don't say anything until I do the little drum roll. Hold on. Where's the drum roll? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Where's it? Where is it? Oh, hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. And we have truth.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, looks like
I'm
you can
here. No, it's just I had to type it in by hand, and I'm going live in 30 minutes. So,
hear. Okay. But yeah, so today was just test the
oh,
test.
you're testing.
Oh, see,
Yeah, I don't.
you came
I
up fine.
no, because I had to type it in. I couldn't click the link. The link was not blue. I know it worked for you guys, but for some reason it wasn't working for me. It was white. I don't know why it was white. I mean, I went on 3 devices and it was white.
I
It
don't
should have
know.
been.
And it's weird
Oh,
too that every time that when you're live, that every time somebody leaves, you have to like leave and come back. Like that's weird to me because
it's
it's
the
that
Apple.
is
It's an
uh
Apple thing. Yeah, I have all Apple, so yeah,
mm, well
yeah.
that's kind of like I don't know. I would be a little bit like worried about that part.
I don't worry about it. You just gotta make do.
Yeah. You like my background? That's all of my oracle cards right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you just sort of pick it and put it. I seen it as an option. I just don't. I'm not ready for that yet.
What?
Doing that shit there. I like hiding.
Oh no. Oh, what I'm doing here?
No, no. With the background, you gotta be on cam. I ain't ready for that yet. Give me a
Oh,
minute.
no, I mean, yeah, yeah. I like once we do it. I'd like everybody to just like if they want to come up and talk, I would like people to be able to see them, and then if they have books to share or that relate to what we're doing, they can get their damn books out. Like get your astrology books, and I'll get my astrology books, and your crystal books.
Um,
I do have some
uh,
crystal friends. I have some friends that are into the crystals really bad. So like, I mean
uh,
once she knows that I'm doing that, she'll be here. I haven't seen her in a while, but yeah, she'll be here.
does she get notifications when you come live?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in a like. I see some of these people. I see them like that are still around from back in the day. Like I just see them. They're also like a lot of them going through a lot of struggles in their life. Like that is part of your spiritual journey. As we go through our struggles and we learn from them. And a lot of people just like set back and don't really like they don't overshare anymore. Like, we all learned that oversharing doesn't really help our situation. So a lot of people, when they have a lot going on, they just kind of draw back for a while and deal with whatever they're doing behind the scenes so that negative things can't affect them and
Oh
more
yeah,
majority.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I get it.
Thank you, Marshall. Marshall? Did I say,
Marchands.
did I say it right?
Who's like Marchands?
Welcome, welcome. We are a human having a spiritual no, we're a spiritual being having a human experience in our
There you
meat suit.
go. We
Ah,
are spiritual beings having a human experience. You are correct.
yeah,
Oh
in our meat
man,
suit. So
yeah.
today we're celebrating 6 years of knowledge that we have collected in our brains.
I can't believe you've been on for 6 years. I've only known you for like maybe half that.
Yeah. I met you, all of you guys that are recently, like people come and go. Like I'll meet a group
Hmm.
of people and then some of them will like stick around, some of them will like fall off, and it's for good reason, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
totally.
like I
Yeah.
said, sometimes they're dealing with their own stuff, and like if they don't want to like bring it all to your channel or whatever, they don't want to bring their
Uh,
own like trauma to to your channel or whatever. If they're dealing with, like, some people are like that, I guess. Well, I was dealing with my trauma at that time too, so a lot of times
mhm,
I didn't do tarot. I just did oracles or angels, and I felt like that was my one way that I can still stay on YouTube on
mhm,
this channel. This was my first channel, and then when my brother passed away, like there was like a low vibrational YouTuber that all of those people left me, right? And he was saying, "Oh, well, maybe you should take some time off, like lay low." Why? Why? This is when they need all of you guys the most, right? I just
uh-huh,
lost my brother, and they all left, right? So I knew some of them were there not for a good reason, right? So, anyways,
mhm,
I kept doing it. I didn't listen to that guy, and I just kept doing it. And that guy is not uploading anymore. He hasn't been live for years. And you know what? Angels are very strong. And you know what? They put him in his place. Then, he fucked around and he found out.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. You can't take someone else's knowledge and just go with that. You can't copy someone else. You have to learn it yourself. You have to go through these things yourself. Like
yeah,
it's not an easy, like the spiritual journey is not an easy journey. That's why I don't ever, I open my arms to people that are ready for it. Like, to help them along the way, so they
mhm,
don't have so many pitfalls as I did at the beginning. Because I thought all tarot readers were spiritual, and I thought all tarot readers were kind and gentle and nice
mhm,
and not evil. And look,
mhm,
literally, I was like in La La Land about it. Yeah, that's why my ego was controlling things, right? And now it's
yeah.
not my ego controlling
Well,
things.
you know what ego is, don't you?
Um, your narcissistic side.
No, I mean, what does the letters in ego stand for? Do you know?
Well, isn't it like your ego, like eagle?
No, I mean the actual letters of ego, ego. Do you know what they stand for? I mean,
No.
there's actually I learned this when I was in a seminar with Neil Donald Walsh. He wrote Conversations with God. And ego, it's a abbreviation for edging God out.
Ah, so like you want to do it your way, not God's way. That's right.
Right, right.
That makes
You're
sense, like logically.
exactly. So,
I'm ghost driving a meat skeleton. What? Yeah. Okay, you got fun with you have fun with that.
okay, I missed it.
I've got to highlight it, but I don't know. I guess the highlights don't show up on a vertical.
Vertical's kind of weird. It's like everything scrolls and it's transparent. I don't.
Well, I mean, if we're just chatting, this is fine.
Uh-huh.
Um, because like that will actually get you more views. You know what I mean? Vertical gets you more views. And not just doubles your views, but actually like quadruples them.
You just got to be careful because vertical also brings more trolls and trouble. So,
Well, vertical, everybody has a phone nowadays. So every
right.
every if
Right.
they're 10 years old, they at least have a phone.
Well, if they're
So
10 years old, they shouldn't be in this channel.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why you
Mhm.
get so many, because not everybody's an adult that comes in trolls like live streams.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
Some
100%.
parents don't watch, and some parents don't care what their kids learn.
Which is pretty doggone sad. Even though you may put when you create the stream, you create it as 18 plus, and then you go
Yeah,
vertical and you're getting that particular demographic that you don't really want in your
yeah.
life. You know what I mean?
If you're ready for your spiritual like learning, you have to be an adult at least. You know what I mean? Like children cannot make that decision yet. Like yes, they can make the decision that I believe in God and pray and stuff like that, but they're not. their little brains cannot handle all of this information.
I started when I was 17. I wasn't an adult yet.
No, I wasn't an adult at 17, and that's when some shit happened to me too. So,
Right.
but um,
But I
I
mean, little kids shouldn't, yeah, little kids
yeah,
shouldn't be doing this. But you're right. I mean, there's a lot of parents out there that just say, "Here, give their kid a tablet or a phone." They don't pay. They don't even watch what they do with it. You know what I
and
mean?
then the kids go to the bathroom with it, and like they just sit on their toilet for like an hour and get like hemorrhoids from sitting on the toilet for too long. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like,
And playing with the phone and
yeah,
playing.
right. So it can
Yeah.
cause like harm for people and children because you can get so. I don't take my phone to the bathroom. If I'm on the phone with my family, I'll take it to the bathroom. I'll lay it on the on the vanity, facing up, facing the ceiling
Gotcha.
while I go pee. Right? Nobody sees me, but that's my family, right? But yeah,
Well, hopefully you mute yourself.
no, they just hear the waterfalls.
If I hear the waterfalls, oh Lord
It's
have
usually
mercy.
my mom and my sisters. It's not a big deal. Like my brother,
Yeah.
my brother barely comes on that chat. It's mostly daily. My mom and my sisters and I that we check in on each other daily
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of see what everybody's up to. But like, yeah, and sometimes I don't like. You just want to go quick, right? So, oh, but yeah, I was about to go live. And then my friend was calling me, and I'm thinking, and I had just smoked one. I'm just like, I know she's calling because she probably wants to smoke one. I'm just like, I'm not. I already had one, so I didn't answer, and I wanted to go on here. So I had to like take my power and use my own power, like not like oh I got to do this. No, I this is what I was gonna do. See, this is my problem. I am like that. I will like okay, I got to call her now, and then I won't even do this, right? So I'm glad I
Mm-hmm.
decided to say put boundaries up, like what I mean. She'll understand. I mean, I've called her
Just
before, but
talk
she
to
doesn't.
her after.
Well, yeah, and I've already like, she's. I've called her before where she didn't answer. I don't get upset about that. She's busy at the time. When she has time, she'll call me back. But yeah, I have to stop playing. I have to be serious, and like, to me, like, I have to be my own mother and say like, it's not playtime with your friends right now. Like,
I already did my work for the day. I'm playing now.
well, I did that yesterday. I did my reading, which I'm really really happy about because I actually got like 450 views while I was live for 2.5 hours doing the reading, and it was energy check-in for the month. And I guess I didn't do it last month. And like sometimes like quality is better than quantity. So like if you don't do it as often, uh, it starts. They come back for it, right? People actually get notification, or they actually have their notification on because they want to catch you alive. They want you to like tap into their energy so that you
Mm-hmm.
can help them, and it's free to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And some people they have to do it like that. They can't afford nothing, right? So, and it's
Yeah,
fun.
it's so hard now. Yeah.
It's fine to let yourself be guided by the general readings, but don't make it all your own reading if it doesn't feel like it fits. Like, oh, this doesn't sound like me. Well, don't force it.
You just gotta take what you need and leave the rest.
Yeah, if you're forcing it, it's probably shit.
Hmm. If you're forcing it, it's not gonna work for you. That's all.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did make craft dinner the day before, so I still have some left over. I don't know, maybe, but there's not enough for both of us. What are you gonna
Oh,
make
there.
for supper? Are you gonna cook for us today? Hey, loves. He's photobombing. Photobombing. That was my son. Just walked by. But yeah, I think you should take a turn and cook, honey. Right? You think? I don't know. Maybe make some grilled cheese. That'd be good. Grilled cheese and stew. What do you think? Think that'd be good? That's easy.
Grilled
And
cheese and tomato soup.
right? Like I'll
Mm.
even open a can because I know my can opener is a pain in the, you know what,
There
and
you
it's hard
go.
to use it. It's
Got
hard, I
warm. It
huh?
got warm today. It was in the 50s. You believe that?
It's mild. I went to the Walmart with my mom. Well, she went to theirs and I went to Walmart. And oh my gosh, when you start being broke, like a little bit broke or whatever, like I'm really super budgeting right now, okay? Because I got like an extra cat and so extra litter and extra food. So I had to get an extra cat litter, but now I had to get the heavy stuff again. Oh my god, it almost killed me carrying that up the stairs. I like the light stuff, but it's more expensive for less. So now that we have three cats, I need the good, like I need to have it now. I need the other stuff because it's cheaper. So I had to get that today. But I had to get cat litter and some more cat food.
Is your son gonna cook or do you have to cook?
Oh, he's ignoring me. That means that he wants me to cook. He ain't gonna say anything because he knows I'm live. So yeah,
I guess you're cooking, Misty.
I can just eat at the grab dinner. But no, I want him to have good, healthy food in him too. So I always cook for whoever's in the house, and sometimes for whoever's not in the house but wants to come over and have some. I even do that too.
So what are you gonna cook?
Well, we're gonna use up that bread, and then I got enough cheese, so I'll make some goat cheese. And it happened to be like one of the last things I saw last night. Okay, so this chick, she made like, and oh my gosh, as soon as you look at one recipe, everything flooding is recipes. I'm like, oh my god,
Mm,
I don't have the ingredients. But anyways,
just
uh,
make a list, and then whenever you can afford to get them, get some.
well, that'll be when we're done with the recession. We're in a recession right now. Can't afford groceries. Got to, they got it delivered to the communities with a truck and give it to people
Oh,
instead of
so you just get whatever they give you?
yeah. Like so many more people go to the food bank. So they started this at COVID. They have like a food distribution truck that comes around once a month and you can go there and they have like your name and stuff. So they create the baskets before they even get there, and then they have this big truck, and then they just unload as you come, and you just follow. You just follow vehicles, and you drive through, and you pick up your basket. That's how they started like that, so that there was no contact. Like
How do
there was
you do it without a car?
yeah, there was minimum contact. Well, I have people that will drive me. It's only like
Oh,
a 5 minute drive. Like it's literally
oh,
the town
okay,
next to us, which is kind of connected to this town. So yeah, so we have weird
okay,
like that where there's like two towns like almost connected, like literally almost connected. They're connected by a couple farmhouses. You know what I mean?
okay. As
So
long
yeah.
as you got someone to drive you through there, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have my mom, my family. Like my sister goes too, so she usually picks me up if she goes. She has to go too, and yeah, she don't even get assistance. Like she don't. She refuses to get like Ontario Works or anything like that. She just clean houses, whatever she can. That's what she does, clean houses. And well, she has resources too. Like she has like her church people. They get her like jobs. They own the meat shop too, and she used to work for them at the meat shop.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not part of that church or religion, the gospel. I've gone to their church, but I wouldn't go be part of it. Any church that I know so far. Like seriously.
Oh, I hear you. I'm not part of them. I don't like organized religious churches. I just, mm-mm.
I got two Bibles here, and I have God in my heart every day, and like in Jesus in my heart every day, and I also have the angels in my pocket. So, um, yeah, I'm good where I am. I've created my peace and my comfort, And once, if I'm ready to leave it, I leave it for a minute and then I want to come back home to it. Like, I literally like that now. Like, my friend wanted to come pick me up for New Year's and or Christmas or whatever. And I'm just like, no, because she was going to go to another town and go see her son. I'm just like, no, no, I can't. I can't. Because that was too much anxiety. Like, going to her house for the night would have been fine, but then also traveling somewhere else the next day, yeah, that was too much for me. And the area too, like that area, that city, I don't want to go to that city.
Mm,
Anytime I've been to that city was not a good thing. It was not a good.
mm,
I was with someone else and they were there for not a good reason. So, and it's also called, that place is also called the Chemical Valley. That's where all the chemical plants are. I don't want to go breathe in that air really. Yeah, where they burn the fumes off of chemicals and stuff, and they go in the air.
mm,
And it has affected like births, like
mm,
it affected like how many people, children that were born there, stuff like that.
mm.
It's affected in a negative way. So yeah, I'm gonna make some food and then I
Wow.
probably might come and hang out with you.
Yeah, because I'm going to be going live in about 14 minutes.
Okay. But yeah,
Mhm.
I'll just keep my background.
Well,
I don't know, like I
it
miss.
also hides your son because I don't think he wants to be on camera.
Yeah, no, I tried to get him to go on live stream yesterday with Noel and whoever Noel was on live with, because they're the same age as him. They're 26, and I saw Noel was live, and so I was like, I said hi to her. I just wanted to see if she had made me a mod, but she did, and so I didn't really have time to stay there. And she was like, they were into whatever gaming stuff, whatever. I don't know, her and her friend. So she's like, yeah, she was happy that I was there, but she wanted me to come up, and I said next time. And I told my son, you should go up, and he's like, no. I was trying to like get him to go up, meet some people online.
He has his own group of people, probably.
Well, he just basically had his gaming friends, and then has the friends around here that he doesn't really talk to much. A lot of people just kind of ghosted their friends for a couple of years. My friends even ghosted me for a couple of years, like some of my friends. And one of my friends' daughter had a baby, and I didn't even freaking know. Like that's how bad COVID affected everybody's brain.
Made him more antisocial.
Well, that's what everybody was going around saying. They were literally making it happen,
Hmm.
like creating that energy, because they say social distancing. You know what social means? It means talking.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
And so talking distance. So
That
no,
you're going to
like,
yell at people? That's stupid.
yeah, like, so like people started socially distancing themselves. Wait, they stopped talking to people because
Hmm.
they were being told to shut up, and those were people that, okay, well, I'll just do what I was told. But no, I kept
Oh,
reminding people they don't mean like verbally, they mean like physically.
right.
So a lot of people, I did like a lot of people did drop off of YouTube too after
Hmm.
COVID kind of went away, right? A
Hmm.
lot of people kind of dropped off of YouTube. A lot of people started uploading. You know, their channel made it to
Hmm.
monetization, and then they stopped uploading. So it's like, you know what? Why even go that far if you're gonna do that?
I
Why?
don't know.
I don't understand why people even would go that far. Like, get work so hard to get their channel to that point and then stop.
I don't know if we were told that. It was worded different than that, Dennis, but yeah, it's pretty
Well,
much you
yeah, it's
treated they were told I got the impression when they started this crap, this
well, they
bald
said
faced
social
lie,
distancing.
they
Yeah, which,
wanted well, they used the excuse that everybody was infected or could be infected, so you had to avoid them.
hmm.
and people, not everybody was infected, but that's what they were telling people. You can't go near people because they probably got the freaking virus.
No, I was
It
really
was a
afraid.
freaking flu. That's all it was, or a cold, or whatever.
Well, I was kind of like the same afraid when SARS was around, but SARS was only like in the certain cities, right? So you would just stay
Mhm.
away from those cities. Remember
Right.
SARS?
Yeah, I
SARS.
do. Yeah.
So I was actually very much a social worker at the time.
Mhm.
I was like in the bars, working very close with people, in close contact with people, and so I was.
Definitely, Dennis. Definitely.
But yeah, I was definitely very scared about it, the SARS thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was more careful of like how close I went to people when I danced for them. But that was one of the first scares that I remember. It was like that one, and there was another one. There was another one in that time, and that was like in early 2000s
Mm.
or late 90s, right? Late 90s. Yeah, 90. Wait, 95, 96,
They've
97,
been trying to scare people for all that time.
1997 is when I started dancing. I was there in the 90s. I was in the 90s and 2000, early 2000s. Man, that was like definitely like there was like different eras. Like I don't even know what it would be like now. I know what it was like
Mhm.
10 years ago. It was really bad. Like I went back 10 years ago when I was 40. I went there and I wanted to check it out and see what the bars were like now. They were pretty bad. Like a lot of junkies in the bars. A lot of them. And that was not like that when I was there. Like at places, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
the other thing that, people the older girls used to talk to me about when I first started was they would talk about like when they still did table dances where they would get on the damn table, like a little stool, and have to dance on the little stool that was like this size. Like, I'm like, how did you guys not fall off of it? Yeah. They
They
literally
were
brought,
pros. That's why they didn't fall off it.
and they weren't even using platform shoes at that time. They were using stiletto. I can't even say it. Stilettos.
I said they're pros, man.
I
Pros.
know.
Don't put against the
I,
pros. They do that.
I could have never done that. Like, I tried on stilettos and I'm like, this ain't gonna work for me because I felt like I was in ballerina shoes.
Yeah,
They pretty much are because like the 6 inch or 7 inch heels or 8 inch heels, those are just like basically standing on your toes.
pretty much. Yeah.
I like the platforms that are about like 2 inch platform, and then
Hmm.
you got like the 7 inch heel or 8 inch heel, whatever it is, and that's cool. I like those are cool. I used to have a pair of boots. I don't even know what happened. I did I. Oh yeah, I lent them to somebody for like a costume party. I lent them to somebody and never got them back.
Of course not.
But yeah, I lent them out one time, and I had the really nice like knee high boots that really liked because they supported my ankles. So yeah, those were my favorite. Is the boots that were like supported your ankles. Yeah. Oh, somebody's messaging me. But yeah, I should let you go. So I'm getting hungry. It is 6:30 and I've not eaten nothing today.
Oh, you better go eat something. Go cook some grilled cheese.
Oh, I wanted to show you my celebration for my 1 year, my 6 years on here. I did take a screenshot of it. Um, I was at 1,350, but then right after I took this picture, um, somebody unsubscribed, so it was 1,349. But yeah, so wait, you can't see this.
No, I can't see it with that background. Your background messes it up.
I know, but I can't change nothing.
Just take a screenshot of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put it on community tab. I mean,
Yeah, because
community.
your background keeps going over it.
Yeah,
It's
I'll share it on my community tab. Like,
it'll be easier that way because you don't have to worry about the background like fading it out and something. You know.
mhm. Yeah. So there's no point in me clicking on these because they don't
Mhm.
show up on the thing. But I like
Mhm.
this kind of like the small little thing when we're just talking. I like
Mhm.
it. But yeah, we'll have more things to talk about next time. I was just wanting to come and try it out. Like I haven't been on the side, like I said, for a minute. So yeah, and I just wanted to share. I've had this binder ready for years, and so
Mhm.
like I have like a couple of sheets of paper,
Mhm.
blank paper, and each zodiac sign, and then whatever I need to learn about them, I just as I'm learning it, write it down. And I started. I guess I did start it, and I basically put Aries, and I wrote it in really nice like curvy letters and shit, art letters kind of. And then I put keywords, and then I put the planet of sun.
Mhm.
That's as far I got on there. And I don't think I did any other ones. No, there's blank pages all the way through.
She's working on it. It's a work in progress.
Everything is, and you know, I have Virgo in my, like, I have Virgo in my chart somewhere, but like, no, we share the planet. We share the same planet, the Gemini and the Virgo, which is our sun sign, and which is about like perfectionists being like perfecting things before you really go and do it.
Yeah.
Because like I guess maybe because like for me, for Gemini's, we're easily distracted. But once we've learned, no one can distract us. Once our mind is set, no one can distract us from it. Because we know how to set boundaries and on according to that.
Yeah.
And that's where the bluntness of the Gemini comes in.
I only
Of
have problems with the males. The males drive me insane.
and I also wanted to get into, and I still like I got things ready
Mhm.
that I wanted to learn. Like I picked and choose what area I wanted to learn more about. So like I also want to learn about cardamancy. So I have like the information here about cardamancy. I also have some other books, and I literally printed it out like a literally
Mhm.
like a writing. Is this cardamancy major corners? Oh no, this is literally the tarot. The major arcanas, like literally, I have it all in writing. Like I don't look to, I don't need to look at this. But the first year that I did tarot readings, I literally had all the meanings right beside me in a chart. I like wrote the like key meanings of cards.
I
If I
remember
put,
that. I
do
remember
you? No,
that.
you don't
Yeah.
remember that. That was
You
6 years
did
ago.
that before when I first started.
No,
Yeah, you
6 years
did.
ago.
When yeah, you
I
were
might have
doing
had
some of that.
no, because that was years ago when I had my over there, and I was in a little corner, and I had it stuck to my old computer. It wasn't even this computer. So now I've had this computer for 3 years. So yeah, it was past 3 years ago when I used to only did it for about 2 years after I started my YouTube channel, where I had it like my little cheat codes. No, but I also had like I did have like
Mhm.
other things. Like I did have my um different parts of like that's what I do. Like I like the tarot part, I don't need to look at that at all anymore. I know every card blindfolded. If you told me what the card was, then I don't even need to look at it. Uh,
Mhm.
but like the other parts of the astrology, like when people say, "Oh, when's this person's birthday?" or whatever, like I had this chart that would say from this to this is this sign and blah blah blah. That
Mhm.
shit, I doesn't always. All of that stuff that I know does not just stick in your head. You have to like dig that when you're looking for that information. You have to literally go to like your file folder in your head. So
Mm-hmm.
I think some of those things like makes it easy, right? Like write
Mm-hmm.
down what the cardinal signs are, what the fixed signs are, what the mutable signs are. If you don't know it totally yet, sometimes I get a little confused about those ones. It's a good thing to have a piece of paper on the wall somewhere where you can take a quick look. Like
Mm-hmm.
things like that, that helps you learn. But yeah, that's how I learn anyway. That's how I learn. By visual. I'm a visual learner.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna step down because I gotta start mine here.
But
I
yeah, does
gotta.
that make sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you might have seen that kind of stuff. Like I don't have anything right now up.
I thought you had some stuff written down before, like in a book, like a handwritten stuff
Oh, and the books, I have it in my books, but I mean, I used to
where
have
you
like,
wrote it down. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I
oh, I
thought
have,
you did,
oh,
and
I
you
do.
talked about yeah, and I thought you were talking about it before that stuff you had already written down.
Oh, no, I mean like actually having a
Oh.
chart with little cheat codes of what the key meaning of every card is while you're doing a reading. I used to have a little chart that had all the
Mm.
major arcanas and
Oh,
then
this isn't that.
all the minor arcanas and their meanings. And I had two little charts that I looked at if I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's part of learning. I'm a visual learner, so like if I need the assistance, then I do that. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, I didn't mean to get like defensive or anything like that. I was just trying to make you explain. I was trying to
I
explain
was trying to explain what
meaning.
I thought I saw too.
Yeah, I know, but I think that it was something different than what I was trying to say. Like, you,
Probably.
yeah, you were thinking about like the moons and the other stuff, like the more technical stuff.
I thought you had talked about cards, but maybe not.
Well, I might have talked about that, like what I just said, that story. Might have told that
Mm-hmm.
before. But
But it was like too
I do,
long ago, so.
I do have it all written out. Like I do have books where I have like the cards written out,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and all the meanings of it, but I don't look at it. But I want to actually rewrite it all. Yeah, and I have showed you guys that before. But I don't sit here and look at that when I'm doing readings. Like I have my cards and that's it. My
Gotcha.
angels. But yeah, anyways, this is what we've been doing is sharing information and getting wise here.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm hungry. My belly's got a knot in it.
You
Actually,
better go eat. Because you still got to cook it. I
basketball didn't say they. Do you mean that? What?
don't know.
The accurate drop the ball
Talking
didn't.
about autocorrect. He's talking about the essential. I guess essential was autocorrect. I don't know.
Oh,
Up there. I think because then someone else put up they corrected it, and yeah, you
uh.
had to scroll up, and it'll make sense. I
But
know.
I,
I get autocorrected all the time. Sometimes it don't make no sense.
yeah. If you wanna, well, there's only like two people in here. Now there's one person I was gonna say actually.
Yeah, they're probably getting ready to go over. No, they're not going to see mine.
That's why I said if you could drop
I
your link.
moved it to 6:35.
Uh, oh, so you got 1 minute. All right, I better let you go.
Well, I'll let you eat, man. You gotta go eat. Shit, don't be,
Yeah, hold on. We
don't
need we need some
need some nourishment.
we need some applause.
Can't believe they do this on freaking 5 minute intervals. Why can't they do it like on exact minute? That's messed up.
That's if a really hot guy comes on here. We play this one. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sign out here. See you guys later. Thanks
all
for
right.
watching.
Cheers.
And I don't know when we're gonna do it again, but there will be notifications. Have them on. So
Okay.
we'll start it next time.
All
And
right.
see y'all at Truce maybe. All right. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.